What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, y'all. I promise you, we're gonna talk about it later on. Some more things might develop later on in the day. I just seen this. So Liv's Life posted a video or a live stream last night. I guess it was like 11, 12 o'clock her time. Um, in the car, in the dark, she stated she was at a McDonald's parking lot. She said that the Kaylani and AJ were in the back seat sleep, and she was alluding to the fact, well, she alluded to the fact and then went on ahead and said that she was homeless. Now, we all know just last week, or even the beginning of this week, we saw Olivia in what we thought to be the transitional housing shelter situation, and she said she had a roommate. Me personally, y'all, when I was watching it, I didn't believe it because we know Olivia trolls the internet, but she proceeded to take cash apps. At first, people were asking what's her cash app, and then she was like, "No, I don't need anybody help. I didn't want anybody's help." Now y'all know she's in Florida. Her sister is there. Y'all know when she first went back to Florida a few months ago, she was living with her sister. Me personally, I think something happened with that situation with her sister is why she ended up with this roommate person. There was nobody in the back seat. If you adjust the lighting in the video, you can see that it's a rolled up blanket. Oh, wow. I didn't take it. I don't know, y'all. It was the crying for me. It didn't seem authentic. Um I personally just think it was a money grab for her, a real quick money grab. Um and I don't know what's wrong with Olivia. Being homeless is not a funny situation. It's not to be mocked. It's very serious. And especially when you have children. Um I think she went to the shelter because it's the fastest way to get housing. Nothing happened between her and her sister. That's true too with Woo Honey. It is the quickest way to get housing, but getting into shelters is hard. Like it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Woo Honey, that you say that. She could have been on the waiting list to get into the shelter since she went back in May to stay with her sister. It's just those kids were too eerily quiet for me. And she kept saying that she wanted to talk low because she didn't want to wake the kids. Y'all know AJ loves the opportunity to go live with his mama. Those kids do not go to bed that daggone early. Something was just telling me. Because apparently she said they were in the McDonald's Playhouse playing. And I don't know. Something is just telling me that she was not telling the truth. I don't believe it. Nisha, apparently Liv is claiming she's homeless. I don't believe it. Olivia would rather cut her arm off and feed it to the alligators than to come on the internet and humble herself. She would literally rather cut her arm off and feed it to the alligators with a little hot sauce on it than to come to the internet and show her karma is real. So I don't believe it. First and foremost, her mama's not going to let her be homeless. Her sister is not going to let her be homeless. I don't believe, I'm not going to say her, y'all know Raquel and Olivia have had an up and down relationship throughout the years, but I don't think it's bad as people try to portray it is. I really don't. I know one thing. Raquel loves her niece and nephew, which is AJ and Kalani, and she wouldn't dare see them out on the street. Raquel wouldn't dare. She's a mother herself. She wouldn't dare see her niece and nephew sleeping in a car in a McDonald's parking lot. Mama Love said, I think people started to figure out where she was. I think, the roommate party together. I think he and the roommate party together. She and the roommate party together. Oh, Tasha Nicole said, Hey, Bonita, good morning. Yeah, when you got children, if they don't even step in for you, they definitely gonna step in for those kids. And another thing, too, it's hot in Florida. She did not have the air going. I didn't hear any cars passing by. So you were sitting in a hot box car with the windows rolled up with your two kids in the back seat? That didn't even make sense to me. Even at 11 o'clock at night in Florida, it's still 85 degrees. It's still muggy. So you were sitting in the car with the windows rolled up. There was no AC going because you couldn't hear it. I didn't hear it. And those kids didn't make a peep? Nah, I don't believe it. She doesn't want to move to... Okay, based off the story she was telling in the live, people were suggesting that she goes back to California. She says she doesn't want to do that. She says she wants to live on her own. She wants to be able to take care of herself by herself. And I said, well, haven't you been doing that? But anyway, she said Florida is really expensive to live. She was contemplating going to other states. She was thinking about North Carolina and South Carolina. She was thinking about going to South Carolina because she feels South Carolina is cheaper than North Carolina. But then in the live, she started contemplating if her car would make it. Then when she started speaking out loud about what she could do to ensure that her car can make it to South Carolina. But my thing is, you're going to South Carolina, but you say you don't have any money. Would you just going to show up in South Carolina? Olivia is too scary to do anything she's never done. And damn sure too scared to do anything she's never done by herself. Girl, you are not driving in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day to South Carolina by your damn self. The only way she drove from Florida to Texas is because she's familiar with Texas. The first time when she went to Chase Gerard, she had the kids with her in the U-Haul. She did that because she's familiar with Texas. So that's why she did that. She don't know nothing about South Carolina. I don't think the roommate put her out. I don't believe she's homeless. I believe Olivia just tried to see how many bees she could catch with honey. While I listened to the part that because I skimmed through the live, she wasn't on live long. She was on live maybe 45 minutes. Towards the end of the live, it sounded like she had got in upwards of maybe $250 that people were continuously donating to her. And all I kept thinking is, Olivia, you better hope that your information is true and not false. Because imagine finding out that you truly aren't homeless and people cash at you based off the story you're telling in this car. She said everything she has is in the trunk of her car. She said she had to leave pictures of her kids behind. I don't believe that. Because if there was some type of altercation at the house that she was staying at, the police is going to allow her to get her stuff up out of there. Or the police is going to say, well, take what you can grab by your hand and call, you know, you can call the police department tomorrow and they'll do a police escort over here so you can get the rest of your things. The police are not just gonna say, oh, you beefing with your roommate? Okay, well, you can't, yeah, no, you can't get anything. And don't you bring your ass back here. Yeah, the police are not gonna say that. The police are gonna allow you to get your stuff up out of there. If it's not at that very moment, they'll arrange so you can come back at a later date and get your stuff. You said she could be doing this because she saw that my jazzy life is getting a lot of attention. Yeah, that's true. That's right. She did leave a lot of stuff behind in Dallas. That's true, Woo Honey. A housing program is not going to let a roommate put you out. Oh, she was saying she left all her stuff in the Texas apartment. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, she left all her pictures in the Texas apartment? Why would she do that? The move from Texas to Florida was planned. That wasn't abruptly. So why would she leave all her pictures in the Texas apartment? Hey, Nikki. Yeah, she was evicted, but you know that you're going to be evicted. Like, being evicted, you know that beforehand. So if Olivia served, if she was evicted in Texas out of that apartment, Olivia was, she had a court date. She was served a court date. She knew ahead of time that she was going to court. She didn't just wake up one morning and said, "Oh, I got to go to court today. Oh, I ain't going." No, that didn't happen. You know ahead of time. Right, eviction is a process. It's not overnight, so that's not it. That's what she telling y'all, and y'all believing it. Don't think now. Maybe she did get evicted because she didn't pay the rent, but trust me, her move to Florida was planned. She didn't just wake up one morning and say, "I'm gonna move to Florida." No, that was planned. Yeah, right. Summer Sky. She left before her time. She broke her lease, whatever. But again, she didn't leave all her pictures in the place in Texas because she knew she was leaving. Why would she do that? I don't know. I call hogwash. I don't believe Olivia is homeless. It could be a possibility her and the roommate got into it because we know Olivia can't have friends. She doesn't know how to be friendly with people. So that's a possibility. I don't think that the roommate can't kick her out. The police will definitely ask, "Do you have somewhere to go?" If the police, if the police were called, the police will ask if you have somewhere to go. Um, people did. She said that people were saying in the live because I wasn't listening. I wasn't reading the live chat. I was just listening as I was getting ready. Um, I guess people were threatening to call CPS or something like that. And see, that's another thing. Olivia's had a lot of run-ins with CPS here lately when she was in Texas. That's what I'm saying. For Olivia to come on that live last night and say she was homeless and basically allow people to send her money because she was saying she has no money, she's broke, she doesn't have anything. I don't know, y'all. I don't believe it. I feel like at this point, Olivia's not scared anymore of the internet. She tries to make the internet think you know what's going on, but you really don't. But as far as her scared to come to the internet to say what's going on, yeah, she's not that. Are we even sure she has a roommate? No, we're not sure because obviously we haven't seen the person. Do you think Liz been on TikTok following someone else's storyline? That's a possibility. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is what Olivia's doing. Because you know, Olivia is like you just said, Caleb, she's a follower. Y'all know for the past couple weeks, we have been telling Jasmine, what is really going on? Like, sis, own your story. Come here, tell us what's going on. We gonna talk regardless, either way it goes. But own your story so you can get more out of it, right? Because it's your story. Stop trying to be Inspector Gadget on the internet. I think Olivia is taking those conversations and trying to make like she's like, see, Jasmine, this is how you're supposed to do it. But what she's doing, what she's saying is not true. Jasmine basically just don't want people to know where she live at because she don't want people blowing up the spot on her. Olivia is just a stone cold liar. Jasmine is just trying to keep the cheat off her back. But apparently, Jasmine's spot's already been blown up too. Apparently, they already know where she at. So, I think that's what Olivia's trying to do. She's trying to make like, well, Jasmine, see, this is how you're supposed to do. Here's the thing. Olivia, leave Jasmine alone. Stop worrying about what Jasmine is doing on her channel. Like, I don't know. That lady is weird and creepy. Why are you sitting around studying other people and what they got going on in their lives? When apparently, regardless if she's homeless or not, since you got a lot going on too. She did talk about school. She said she's going to have to quit school. She said she was in school to get some type of certificate or something. I don't know, y'all. Olivia, she talks literally out the side of her neck. I feel sorry for those two young children she got over there because they can't, their mother is so into the internet that she forgets I'm a mother. Like, I got to have, although I live this life on the internet, but when I get off this internet, I need to live a real life for my children that I have custody of. I mean, she should be able to live a real life for all her children, even when she don't have custody. But I definitely got to live a real. I feel sorry for KJ and Alana. What's AJ and Kaylani. I feel sorry for them because their mother is like, that lady is. Oh my gosh, she's like 6 in the mind. It is insane how that woman carries on. It's like, girl, what are you lying about? Girl, you're not homeless. You damn sure didn't sleep in your car last night, even if the people didn't cash app her. Because she said she was going to use the money that she got to go get a room. Why? Checkout is at 11. If anything, thug it out in the parking lot and then save that money so you can check in at 3 or 4 and then you can get the whole entire night. The rest of the evening and all night. I wouldn't waste my money just on a couple hours just to sleep. When you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, just be honest with you, can sleep in your damn car in the parking lot. I would go to a well-lit parking lot, like to some, like a gas station or a Waffle House or somewhere like that. And I would just save my money into the morning. It's morning time, so you can send AJ to school. You and Kaylani can figure out something to do. And then when it's time to pick AJ up, then that's when I would go to the hotel. That's what I would have done. Yeah, she gonna spend the money on TikTok stuff and not buy anything. I don't know. Olivia's so childish, and she's very unrelatable. Like, nothing she talks about is relatable. Let me be honest with you. Jasmine's situation is more relatable than Olivia's situation right now, because Jasmine's situation is, I can't afford. I'm single. I'm doing it by myself. I don't make a lot of money. The only thing that's not relatable to Jasmine is the fact that she doesn't want to make more money and she don't want to go get a job so she can get consistent income coming in. Then that's not relatable. But Jasmine's situation, downsizing, even if she had to move a little further away from where she's from, so she can afford to live. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not a bad idea. If you can't afford to live in the city of Austin, but there's a place, apartment, a house, an hour and a half away from where you live at, and you can afford to live, girl, get your ass in that car and drive an hour and a half and go get that place so you can afford to live. Like, right now, it's about maintaining. It's not about the aesthetics. So in my opinion, Jasmine's situation is far more desirable, relatable than Olivia, anything that Olivia could ever be talking about, because she's so childish. She lies so damn much. It's annoying to watch Olivia because she won't grow up. It really is. Hey, LaToya. Hey, Walt. Yeah, the only thing is Jasmine is lazy. Yeah, that's it. Well, okay, you guys, but I gotta go. We'll come back live tonight. We'll see if Olivia excuse me. We'll see if she'll go live again. Yeah, very annoying. She claims she's gonna go live to explain everything. So, honey, we'll see. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Tia Mar gonna see y'all in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.